Hi everybody. So we're getting plenty of people that are working from home and starting to get pain and discomfort in and around their neck and shoulders. So we're just going to do a quick video to explain what causes it, how we can stop it from happening, and just a few little tips, especially if you're working from home, that will help stop this from happening. So we often get people complaining of tightness around the neck, shoulders and upper part of their back. They can quite often get reduced range of movement because the muscles are tight, meaning that their neck can't turn as far, they can't look up as much, or when they do, they feel a pulling down the back of the neck. And quite often it can also lead to headaches, and then that obviously will set off more pain and discomfort. The reason this all happens is usually because we get ourselves into poor positions or poor postures. And in these positions, the muscles overwork and they become tight and really uncomfortable. So for example, if we end up sitting at a desk like this, our necks push forwards, our shoulders are rounded, and it becomes really uncomfortable, and we use the muscles really inefficiently. So they get overworked and tighten up. So first things first, we need to look at our positioning. So at home, if you're working from home with your desk set up, or if you're working remotely now, a lot of people are working on laptops when they're not normally. So what I tend to do is get myself into a 90-degree position. So if we're sat on a chair, we've got feet supported, knees are at 90 degrees, hips are at 90 degrees, so we're sitting with our back supported, and tend to put mouse and keyboard as close to us as possible. So you keep your elbows tucked in, and in this position, we're using the muscles as efficiently as possible. If we end up leaning forwards like this, it puts a lot of pressure on our back, shoulders, neck, and it becomes really uncomfortable after a short period of time. So I'd say first things first, look at your position, change your keyboard setup, your mouse setup, and see if that helps improve your discomfort. Secondly, we want to be looking at trying to loosen off the muscle tightness that's built up over the last few weeks and months of lockdown. So we can apply some heat to the neck and shoulders. So that could be a wheat bag that goes in the microwave, it could be a hot water bottle, it could even be a hot shower or a hot bath. What you don't want to do is put it straight onto the skin, so make sure you wrap it in a tea towel first so that you don't burn yourself. To the muscles around the neck and shoulders for about 5-10 minutes, and then you can get a tennis ball or a hockey ball and just gently roll around the muscles that are tight. You can even use your hands to gently massage too, and this will just loosen the muscles off a little bit further and should help give you some relief from that pain and discomfort that you're feeling. Long term, we want to be looking at trying to improve our posture. So if we're trying to improve our posture of our neck, we're looking to look straight ahead and draw your chin backwards as if you're trying to push the back of your head against the wall. This will create a double chin, and you hold it for a few seconds and then relax. You should feel the deep muscles working in your neck, and as we strengthen these up, your neck posture will improve, so you're not going to keep leaning forward like this, and we're going to have a nice neutral neck and cervical spine, and it reduces the amount of pressure that's going through the muscles around the neck. Secondly, we want to improve our shoulder posture. So we don't want rounded shoulders like this and hunched over. In fact, we want them to be pulled back and relaxed down towards our rib cage, reducing the amount of pressure that's going through the upper trapezius and the muscles around the neck and shoulders. So what we don't want to have is tight chest muscles. So we want to be in a door frame, take one arm up to 90 degrees, place it in a door frame, and then just gently turning away, and you'll feel a nice stretch across your chest here. Try and do that 30 seconds each side, and that should loosen off quite nicely. Finally, we want to be trying to work on our shoulder positioning. So we want to activate the muscles in between the shoulder blades to try and keep the shoulder blades as close to the rib cage as possible. We can do this by pulling your shoulder blades down towards your back pockets. So we're not looking to hunch the shoulders up, but we're pulling the shoulder blades down and back towards your back pockets, holding for 5 seconds and then relaxing. If we do this several times throughout the day, this is going to activate those muscles, and it's going to stop us from getting in this stooped, hunched over posture. Okay, so there's a couple of exercises there that you can try at home. The final tip I'll give you, if you're working from home, to stop you from slouching, is just before you sit on your seat, if you stick your bottom out as far as you can go, you end up sitting on the bony points of your pelvis, and your spine then physically cannot slouch. Whereas if we sit like this normally, our pelvis tilts underneath ourselves and we end up slouching like this, and it can put a lot of pressure through the lower back. So a good tip is stick your bottom out as far as you can go, and then sets you up in a better position. So there you have it, just a quick stop on how to prevent poor postures when working from home, and a few little tips on how you can help reduce the muscle tightness that you've had build up over the last few months. If you'd like any more advice or you'd like to speak to one of our team, feel free to get in touch. Either drop us a message or an email and we'll help you in any way we can. Thank you.